Hi, I'm Joyce Glass, the Right Coach, and today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about self-care. Do you take care of everybody else before yourself? I know a lot of women and men will do this too, but especially women will make sure everybody else is taken care of. The kids, the parents, the siblings, the people at work, people at church, wherever you're the kind of person that you want to make sure everything's okay with everybody else, but you don't take care of yourself. And you know what? It's good to take care of others, but you've also got to take care of yourself. If your child had a dream to be a musician, would you not go and buy the instrument and you would go and get them lessons and make sure that you took them back and forth to lessons every week? And you would make sure that they were practicing and you would do everything that you could to encourage their dream. Now, what is your dream? Have you dreamed of writing a book? And maybe you've put off writing this book for numerous reasons, but it could be because you are taking care of everybody else before you take care of yourself. I want you to think about this. If you have a book welling up inside you and you don't prioritize your time for you and to write, what are you telling your child about their dreams? Are you telling them that their dreams aren't important because we must take care of everybody else first? And you are, in a way, conveying that message. And so I want you to think about that. I know we're all busy. We all have family responsibilities and home responsibilities and work responsibilities. There's always something that could take over our time. But I know people that they have families and they work and they still write. They may not write as much as somebody who doesn't have children at home or as someone who's writing full time, but they write because they make it a priority. And that's what I want you to do is you want you to make it a priority. And I give you permission to not feel guilty. I've noticed something recently. My husband's been helping around the house when things have been crazy busy for me. And I feel a little twinge of guilt when he's doing the dishes. Why? I do not know. I shouldn't feel guilty. There's no reason he can't help do the dishes or make dinner or whatever it is that he helps around the house. And I feel I take on a lot of responsibility on myself. And I know many people do the same thing. They take a lot of responsibility on themselves that other people can help them. And so this is what I want you to think about. First of all, writing is a therapy. It's a form of therapy. If you have a story to write, if you have a book about something that you've been through, a book to help people in some way, a system that you can teach people, whatever it is that you want to write a book about, then I want you to take a few minutes tonight. And first of all, I want you to think about why haven't you been writing it? What is stopping you, slowing you down, or standing in the way from you writing that book? Is it yourself? Is it fear? Is it you're not prioritizing your time? You're not prioritizing you? What is it? Figure that out. And just take a few, 5-10 minutes and really ponder that and think, what is it? Ask yourself that question a couple times and see what pops in your head. Then I want you to take 15 minutes and just free write about your book idea. If you haven't started writing anything, then write about it. If you have written about it already, you have some written down, then write some more. Think about, whatever it is that you want to think about with your book. If you want to add to a chapter, if you want to start a chapter, if you're not sure of the overarching, topic that you want to talk about, just think about the things that you want to talk about and just take 15 minutes, give yourself permission. If you have to lock yourself in the bathroom, do that so that you can give yourself 15 minutes to work on something that's a dream of yours. A couple things will happen. You will see how much better you feel when you take that time to release that creativity and share you with yourself that you have done something today to move that idea for your book forward. Now, if you have to work full time and have children, it may take longer. I know one gentleman, his name is David Mike. He only had 2 hours a week. He worked two jobs, had a family, wife, kids, all of that. And he had 2 hours every Saturday he would write. If that's all you've got, then do it. If you've got lunch breaks, whatever it is, that little pocket of time, figure it out. But when you're intentional and you make that time for you, then it's important because your dream's never going to come to life until you start writing on the page. And you never know what's going to happen when you start writing on the page. So I want you to take a few minutes tonight and start writing on that page. But also think about why you haven't been writing on that page if you haven't been. And remember that it's okay. It is okay to take time. Even if you have 6 children, 9 children, I know there's women with many, many children and lots of responsibilities, you can still take 15 to 30 minutes a day for you. Ask your husband or one of the older children if they're responsible enough and able to watch the younger children. And give yourself 30 minutes of peace. And, if you have to go sit in the car, whatever works, go to a coffee shop if you can. But be intentional is the point. And when you're intentional, you will make progress. So that is my little tip from the Write Coach today.